Let's talk about something that hits close to home for so many of us: money stress. But forget everything you think you know about complicated budgets and overwhelming spreadsheets. Today, we're going to look at a totally different approach, a financial blueprint built on a few tiny, almost invisible habits that can completely change your relationship with money for good.
Ugh, it's that feeling, isn't it? That little pit in your stomach when you look at your balance. You know you got paid, you remember spending some money, but the numbers, they just don't add up. And you're just left there scratching your head wondering, where did it all actually go? If that sounds even a little bit familiar, trust me, you are in the right place.
But here's a really important idea. What if that feeling doesn't mean you're bad with money? What if it's not a character flaw at all? The truth is, it's probably just a skills gap. I mean, think about it. Most of us were never actually taught the basic language of personal finance. And this is the result. This feeling that your money has a mind of its own, that it just vanishes into thin air. It's this super frustrating cycle, right? It can make you feel like you're always playing catch-up, no matter how hard you work.
So what do we mean by the language of money? Well, it's exactly what it sounds like, a skill. It's about getting a set of tools that lets you be the one to direct your finances, to tell your money where to go, instead of just reacting every time a bill pops up or an unexpected expense hits. And that brings us to the most important mindset shift you can possibly make. It's all about moving from a life of just reacting to your money to a life where you are in control of it. And that one little shift, well, it's the secret to swapping all that financial stress for some real financial clarity.
And I mean, just look at the difference here. It lays out the two worlds perfectly. On one side, you have the world of reacting. It's that constant feeling of being behind, the stress, the uncertainty. But on the other side, that's the world of control. It's calm, it's clarity. It's that amazing feeling of being the one in charge, telling your money exactly what to do.
Okay, so you're probably wondering, how do I get there? How do I actually make that shift? Well, the answer isn't some huge, dramatic life overhaul. Nope, it's just 3 tiny, almost laughably simple habits that end up having a massive impact over time.
And here it is. This is the whole system on one screen. Seriously. Step 1, you're going to track one number. Step 2, you're going to use the 24-hour rule. And step 3, you pay yourself first. That's it. It looks so simple, right? But let's break down why each of these is an absolute game changer.
So, habit number 1. This is all about building awareness without getting totally overwhelmed. You don't have to track every single coffee or pack of gum. Just pick one number, say your total spending for the day, and just jot it down. The simple act of paying attention, of just observing, starts to change your behavior all by itself. No guilt, just awareness. Now, habit 2 is your new secret weapon against all those impulse buys. You see something you want, and it's not, rent or groceries. Just wait 24 hours. That's it. That little pause is everything. It creates this crucial bit of space between the impulse and the action, and you'll be shocked at how much money this one little trick saves you. All right, now for the third habit. And I gotta tell you, this one might be the most powerful of them all. And it starts with a number that looks so small, you might even think it's pointless. Something like $5. But that tiny amount, it is the key to a completely different future. The idea is so simple, but so powerful. Before you pay your rent, before you buy food, before anyone else gets a dime of your money, you move a little bit into savings for yourself. It doesn't matter if it's only $5. The amount is not the point. The habit is the point. You're teaching yourself on a deep level that your future comes first. So let's zoom out for a second. Where is all this going? Because these habits aren't just about piling up money in a bank account. They are tools, and you're using them to build something so much bigger, so much more important. This quote just says it all, doesn't it? We're not doing this just for the sake of it. With every tiny habit, you are systematically, consistently buying back your own time, your own choices. You're buying your own freedom. And what does that freedom really mean? Look, it's not about being a millionaire on a yacht somewhere, unless that's your thing. For most of us, freedom is just having the power to choose. It's the freedom to quit a job you can't stand, the freedom to take a chance on a business idea, or just the freedom to handle a flat tire without having a full-blown panic attack. It's about having options. In all of this, all these habits, all this freedom, it leads to the biggest prize of all. It's the single most important asset you will ever build. And it's not something you can measure in dollars and cents. It's self-trust. Financial self-trust. What is that? It's that deep down, unshakable belief that you've got this, that you are capable, that you are reliable,
that you can actually manage your own life and your own well-being. That feeling, right there, is the true source of what we call financial peace.
And this is exactly how you build it. You see, every time you track that number, or wait 24 hours, or pay yourself that $5, you're keeping a small promise to yourself. And each time you keep a promise, you prove to yourself that you're in control. These little tiny wins, they stack up, one on top of the other, until they build this unshakable confidence. And that becomes your new identity.
So really, it all comes down to this. It's not about just knowing this stuff, it's about doing it. It all starts with one tiny step. So look at these habits. Which one feels the easiest? What's the first tiny promise you can make and keep for yourself, starting right now, today?